Algebra 2, I'm sorry, this is Chapter 4, Section 8. We're in my last video here, how to use the calculator. So the first thing I want to do is go back and revisit this method back here. This is what the calculator is doing. Our final answer will end up being an identity on one side with our solutions on the other. So we need to get this into the calculator. So the first thing we need is this is going to be entered as a 2 rows and 3 columns matrix. Remember, the solutions go in the matrix when we are dealing with an augmented matrix, and that's what we're doing with calculator. So to get our answers in here, we're going to have to go to matrix, which is this yellow button right here. So second matrix, and let's put our matrix in. And so this needs to be a 2 by 3. Oops, sorry. Let's go second matrix. I need to edit, so go over to edit. Once I edit, I go into enter, and I want this to be a 2 by 3. And notice as soon as I put the 2 by 3, it puts the right rows and columns in there for me. So it's 15, 11, 36, 4, negative 3. Make sure you're using the negative key down here, not the subtraction key, or you'll get an error. Okay, so that's a negative 3 and a negative 26. So I've got my matrix in there. Life is good. So I'm going to quit, second quit. And I can go to matrix, and I can press enter on number 1, and press enter again, and there's the matrix that I just typed in, the 15, 11, 36, 15, 11, 36, and 4, negative 3, negative 26, 4, negative 3, negative 26. Now I want this to solve the matrix for me, and so in order for it to do that, I need it to, okay, so I'm going to go to second matrix here, and I'm going to go over to math, and I want to reduce the row echelon. That's what it's called, reduce row echelon. And so if I arrow down, you're going to have an RR reference, reduced row echelon form. Okay, so I'm going to choose that, so it's option B. From there, I need to choose the matrix, so I'm going to go to second matrix, and I want matrix number 1. And so I want reduced row echelon form of matrix A, and then whenever I press enter, bam, there is my answer that fast. So I have 1, 0, 0, 1, and negative 2 with a 6, negative 2 with a 6. And so my X is going to be negative 2. My Y is going to be a 6. And so the answer is going to be negative 2, 6, that point. Let's go through a 3 by 3 and see how fast a 3 by 3 goes. So first thing you know how to do is enter it into the calculator. So I'm going to go second matrix, and I want to go over to edit, and let me put that in B. And so this is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need a 3 by 4. Then I can put that in. So I've got a 3, 1, Y, 3, Z, solution of 2. 2 for my X, 1 for my Y, 2 for my Z, 1 for my solution, 4 for my X, 2 for my Y, 5 for my Z, and 5 for my solution. Once I put that all in there, I can quit, second quit, and I can go look at that matrix, second matrix, come down to B, which is number 2. And that is, in fact, what I typed in there. It's got 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 4, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 3, 2, 5, and a 2, 1, 5, 2, 1, 5. So then I want to do a reduced row echelon form on B. So second matrix, go over to math, go all the way down to RREF, RREF, reduced row echelon form. We want matrix B this time. And when I solve that one, I now know my X is a -2, my y is a -1, and my z is a 3, and I have a three-dimensional point, so -2, -1, and 3. And so it's that fast to solve this once you know how to do matrices and use your calculator.